It's out of here. Ties us up, a two-run shot. Wild pitch gets by the catcher, and the go-ahead run will come across. Folk out, 3 balls, 2 strikes, and swing and missing. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Johnson County Community College, home of the Cavaliers and of Cavaliers softball. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Another beautiful afternoon in Overland Park, Kansas to play to as the Cavaliers host a doubleheader and kick off an 8-game week. Throughout this week is they'll have a doubleheader today against the Indian Hills Community College Warriors, Division I. From Iowa are the Warriors. Johnson County at Division II, so a little intermingling in the conferences here. And we had a good talk with Coach Bratton Volkins before things got started today, and she said this is going to be a great test for the Cavaliers coming in on a 10-game winning streak. This is another measuring stick kind of game this early in the season for the Lady Cavs.
Yeah, that's what she said, and it looks, we should really look forward to a good matchup today. Like I said, partner, we've got a beautiful day, 56 degrees at first pitch. We have a slight breeze, about 8 miles an hour blowing out of the south-southwest. Should have no effect on the game today, so we're about ready to get underway.
And for in the circle in the first game for Johnson County, it'll be Kaylin Conrad making yet another appearance on the season. Made an appearance in Game 1 of our last doubleheader here against Southeast Community College. Came in relief of Mariah Umverzak to pitch a solid 2 1/3, including 5 strikeouts as her first pitch from the southpaw is in there for a called strike. The Warriors get things leaded off. This is Rayleigh, the center fielder, leading off, followed by Folk in left field and Aragon, the right fielder. So all the outfielders leading off 1, 2, 3 for the Warriors here. No balls, 1 strike. This one slapped over to Burkhardt at third. She eats it up over to Ediger at first, and that's our first out. Getting it started early here on Johnson County Sports Live. Again, glad everybody could be with us here today. It's going to be another great day, another great doubleheader on tap. We also have baseball going on simultaneously, a game that was supposed to be happening on Thursday against Neosho County, the conference opener. That's happening right now as well, so you can kind of switch back and forth between games if you so like. Conrad's next pitch, high and upstairs, taken for ball 1 from Folk. This is a Warriors team coming in 9-7 overall on the season and in on a 3-game winning streak. Last time out against North Iowa area Community College. Good cut there. Can't connect, though. 1 ball, 1 strike. They have a doubleheader here with Johnson County, and then we'll go on to Butler Community College in El Dorado, Kansas. They'll play 2 more tomorrow. So 4 games in the span of just a little over 24 hours for these Warriors.
You got Folk up there. Looks like she's looking for a bunt, and then she draws it back, and looks like it's going to be a slap. So you got the third baseman and shortstop for Johnson County playing in
This one is
That's
slapped
over her
out,
head.
and that is going to get over the head out there in left field. She'll go around second, charging hard into
Holy
third.
cow.
Throw is in, and the speed
She is
showing it
fast.
off there. A one-out triple. Well, that's a big boost there as Folk wheels around the bases, easily coasting in there. As that one just got over the head of the left fielder out there for Johnson County. It's Kaya Cordell out there.
She's showing some wheels there. She got around those bases really quickly.
That was Eva Folk, the outfielder, putting that one over. So they'll move the line right along. Already a runner in scoring position for the Warriors. Runner on third. So only one gone. This one, first pitch swinging and first pitch fouled off. As for Folk, that's her third triple of the season. Tatum Aragon now leads the team in RBIs with 15 and batting .407 coming into this afternoon. Slaps this one, and the
Foul ball.
umpire calls it foul, yes. He's trying to slap it opposite way, trying to stay away from that third base side runner, charging down the line hard. Easy what they had on, but now you got to be careful here. No balls, 2 strikes.
Strikeout would be big here.
Go to and got her a big swing and
Huge
miss and a
strikeout.
strikeout. Absolutely huge. As Aragon goes down on strikes, the first of the afternoon for Conrad, and that's a big out number 2 for the Cavaliers. Runner still in scoring position at third for Indian Hills.
Didn't mean to do it, but she fouls it off.
So we like to call an excuse me swing.
Mm-hmm.
In the cleanup spot, this is Ava Smith, the freshman outfielder. .350 average, including 10 RBIs, has one of each, a double, triple, and a home run. Low outside corner of the zone, just can't get the call for Conrad. Count moves up 2-0.
I like the location of that pitch, though.
Trying to turn her away, runner at third. Next
Got
pitch
her.
up high, got her to swing and miss, blowing it by her is Conrad.
Yeah, she went low and outside the pitch before and then came up and in. Man, that's tough to lay off.
Next pitch just off the plate, 3-1.
She's got good movement on her fastball, too. It's going to move away from right-handed hitters and into the left-handed hitters.
Plate being. They move to count 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Next pitch from Conrad skips into the turf. Kept in front by the catcher. It moves to count full 3-2.
A good job there by Archdeacon. That saved a run.
Feels like Eric Johnson County for both baseball and softball, just loaded with great catchers. Here's the full count, and this one rifled down into center field and
Yeah,
going back on
that's
his
gone.
Morris, and that is over the wall and gone. And the Warriors will take an early 2-0 lead, a 2-out, 2-run shot. And that was on a rocket. As soon as they left her bat out there to dead center, Eve Morris could do nothing about it but look up and wave goodbye.
You could tell when that ball left the bat that it was out of here. Got the former coach sharing our booth here, said, uh-oh.
Yep, as soon as contact was made, everybody in the park knew that one was going and gone. So big shot given up from Conrad.
Good pitch.
So she moves along here, trying to barrel down, just trying to hold it to 2 runs in the top of the first. This should be Simpson. Yeah, this one, solid
Another one.
contact. That one also out to center, and that one is also gone.
Back-to-back dingers.
To dead center nonetheless. Simpson, the first baseman, now trots around the bases, and it's 3-0 Indian Hills, getting on top of the Cavaliers early. So for the Warriors, wasting no time with the elevate and celebrate here in the first inning. 2 long shots, both of them with 2 gone.
I believe that's the first time we've seen back-to-back.
Given up by Johnson County, I would agree with that. Julia Quagernack will now step in. The 310 average. She's one sends this one out. This one also deep. Morris.
It's gone
and,
too.
Oh my goodness.
Back to back to back.
Thought she might have had a shot at it. Stopping at the warning track, had the hand on the wall. 3 in a row this time. Wagernack hailing from the Netherlands. Sends it over the center field wall.
Wow.
So how about, you got 3 straight home runs. That's pretty rare to see. Yep. But how about in the exact same location, dead center? And everybody knows in the timing as a hitter, when you're launching them out to dead center, that means you are timing your pitches up and you're making great solid contact. Conrad getting a little roughed up here in the top of the first. It is now 4-0 Indian Hills.
Shout out to Morris there, though. She played that like you're supposed to. She went back. When she got on the track, she put the arm out until she found the wall and looked up that she just didn't have enough room.
Swing and a miss. Count moves. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is locked, the shortstop. Trying to join some elite, rare company. If she can launch another one over the wall, it'd be 4 straight home runs.
Don't put that in the air. Cavaliers need an out here and need to start chipping away at this lead.
Next one from Conrad.
That one's going to stay in the yard.
Morris under it and brings it in, but 3 straight long balls dead center puts the Warriors on top 4-0. We'll see what the Cavalier bats can do. They're half the first coming up next on JC Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right. The first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. Your home is your sanctuary, and it deserves to look its best. Whether you're looking to update your interior, spruce up your exterior, or give your cabinets a fresh look, trusted residential house painters Absolute Painting are here to help. At Absolute Painting, they specialize in providing top-notch home painting services to homeowners just like you. Their team of professionals have years of experience and the skills necessary to transform your home into a beautiful, welcoming space. Call for a free quote today. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Let's go, girls. That's exactly it, Shania, as we get things going. Bottom of the first already, facing a 4-run deficit is Johnson County. 3 long balls given up by Conrad, all to straightaway center. As Cavaliers be looking, you don't have to get all 4 here in the first, but you'd love to see just a run or 2 come across and get right back into this ballgame. Taryn Burkhart, the right fielder, will lead us all, followed by Jefferson and Morris, kind of the more traditional 1-2-3 start of the order that we're starting to see from Coach Aubrey Bratton Volkins. And they'll be going up against Sarah Reed in the circle for the Warriors. This is her 8th start of the season. This one right up the middle, right off her glove.
That'll be a tough play.
And she might have a chance to beat it out, and she does, beating it down the line. It was off the glove of the center from Reed, trickling his way over to third base, and just not enough time to try to collect and throw it across the way and get her out in time. So now I'll bring up Jaylee Jefferson. We were talking about in our last doubleheader as she was named the Conference Division II Player of the Week. She was also awarded the NJCAA Division II National Softball Player of the Week as well, as she has been tearing the cover off the softball lately. 14 games this season, a .452 average with 7 doubles, 4 home runs, 18 scored, and 17 driven in for Jefferson.
We could use number 5 right here.
Good cut there. Falls behind the count 0-2. In the last set of weekend games Cavaliers had, she had a big weekend batting, 636, 7 of 11, 3 doubles, 3 home runs. So this one's popped up out into center, drifting back near the warning track, but not enough to get out. That'll be the first out.
She got that one on the track. Runner will have to hold.
The way the ball's been flying after the top of the first, you kind of got to wait and see. That was warning track power, though, from Jefferson, just not enough to get it over. So runner still at first for Johnson County as we'll move along into the order. Eve Morris. She'll be looking to send one over the center fielder's head. You know, she would love to do that right now after seeing some fly over her head in the top of the first. That one outside misses the zone. 2 straight balls to start this at-bat to Eve Morris. Reed coming in so far looking like the ace of the Warriors so far. 3 wins, 3 losses so far, 45 and 2/3 innings pitched, a 1.38 ERA with 31 strikeouts. So this one's off the end of the bat. Flare out there in the second, and that's going to be the double play as the bottom of the first already coming to an end for the Cavaliers. 3 up, 3 down as they will go to the top of the second, still trailing 4-0.
Save the Children believes childhood without food is unimaginable. Yet around the world, children are suffering from the worst famine in our lifetime, coupled with conflict, poverty, climate change, and more. Join Save the Children and get fed up. Fed up with the lack of progress. Fed up with the injustice. Learn how you can get involved in the fight against childhood hunger at savethechildren.org/getfedup.
I'm fed up. We're fed up. We're fed up.
Massage is more than relaxation. Apex Massage Therapy can go beyond with targeted work for headaches and sinuses, myofascial releases, trigger point therapy, neuromuscular therapy, reflexology, cupping, and hot stones. Kylie's hands go right to the problem areas and work out all the issues. She is certified in prenatal massages, oncology, lymphatic drainage, pre- and post-surgery massages, and she can also work on minors and athletes. For openings and specials, like and follow Apex MT on Facebook.
Now we move along, top of the second here on Johnson County Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Conrad's first pitch. Upstairs missing the zone. 1 ball, no strike. 8-9-1 due up here for the Warriors. And Zyver, Miller, back to the top with Rayleigh. The big 4 spot put up for the Warriors in their first go-around. Let's see what they can do here as a bunt is put down. Conrad spears it up over to first, and just like the top of the first inning, first batter is put down for the first out.
Handled well there by Conrad.
And with those 3 home runs that Conrad gave up in the top of the first, he's now given up 10 home runs on the season. 10 of the total 15.
It's a lot for one pitcher.
And McNally hasn't given up one. Unverzak has given up 1. We saw that in the game against Southeast Community College. Unfortunately, out of the game, Lavers has given up 3, and Gardenhire has given up 1. One ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, just off the dish, ball 2. See that energy in that Indian Hills dugout, just continuing to pick up. One slapped and off the netting for a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cavaliers still coming in, number 10 in the Division II rankings in NJC AA. Facing up against the Warriors, who are currently not ranked in the Division I rankings. One slapped. Over to second to Izzy Carter to Edgar at first. And it's 2 up, 2 down. And it's just the kind of inning you like to see after giving up a lot of runs in the top of the first, but Like we had said earlier, that all 4 of those runs coming across with 2 outs. So you got to find a way to slam the door here. Back to the top of the order with Rayleigh. Had the ground out in her first at bat. And aggressive approach, first pitch swinging and fouled off. Burgert crossed the way, and that's a good 3 up, 3 down in the top of the second for Conrad. Cavalier bats looking to get hot as they'll be back up to go. 4-0 ball game. Indian Hills on top of Johnson County.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
After a 3 up, 3 down inning in the bottom of the first, it'll be Burkhart to lead it off, third baseman, followed by Edgar, the first baseman, and Cordell, the left fielder. And another first pitch swing and fouled off for Burkhart. So we're talking about how Jefferson has come in. She's been tearing the cover off the softball. So has Aspen Burkhart. She sends this one over to short. And across the way for the first out. Came into this afternoon batting .500 overall in the season, leading the team in RBIs by a wide margin at 23. Right behind her is Eve Morris with 18. Now she'll head back to the dugout after the 6-3 ground out. So we keep moving along. Kate Ediger had a long ball in the last doubleheader. Would love to have another one here. This one off the dish for a first pitch ball.
Reed only needed 6 pitches to get through that first inning. Very efficient.
Foul tip coming back our way, but off the net and foul. Last start for Reed came 8 days ago on March 2nd against Hutchinson in a game that she would end up picking up the win in 7 innings strong. Only 1 run, and that run being unearned coming across.
Lady Cavs need base runners.
1-2 from Reed, swung on and missed by Edgar.
Yeah, she chased a pitch outside of the strike zone there.
Take some time whispering, giving some advice to Kaya Cordell, the left fielder, before she steps in for her first at bat, trying to relay any kind of information of what she's seeing out there, maybe something to try to keep an eye on. It's already 2 gone here in the bottom of the second for Johnson County. I know traditionally you like to keep track over the first pitch strikes. We've talked about the importance of first pitch strikes. I don't know with how many that Reed has had so far in this game, but it's not really going to matter. So it's chopped over to short. So this game so far moving by pretty quickly, back-to-back, 3 up, 3 down, half of the innings, going to the third here, a 4-0 ball game on JC Sports Live.
Craving a quick pick-me-up, tasty lunch, or afternoon treat? Have you been to The Bean? The Bean Coffee and Cafe in downtown Spring Hill is that rare mix of hometown charm and uptown style. At The Bean, they brew the finest cup of coffee, tastiest teas, and most refreshing smoothies and frappes around. The Bean is proud to serve delicious, handmade pastries by Scratch KC, and they have the best breakfast, lunch, and convenient grab-and-go options in town. Have you been to The Bean? The Bean Coffee and Cafe, downtown Spring Hill.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Already in the third, Cavaliers trailing 4-0 to the Warriors. Showing Bunn initially now pulls the bat up. First pitch from Conrad. Foul tip into the catcher's mitt for strike one.
She tripled over the left fielder's header last time up. If she gets this on the ground, you're going to have to get it over to first very quickly because this young lady has wheels.
Eva Folk slap it opposite way. Off the glove, and that's going to be a fair ball. No,
foul ball.
Foul ball. She was already rounded first by the time the umpire was.
Yeah, she's bad fast, I'm telling you. I'd like to know how many infield hits this young lady has.
Doesn't quite. So that one's in for a ball. I wish they put it that way. I can just tell you that she has now 22 hits on the season after that triple she had in the top of the first. Leads the team in triples, though, with 3. Nobody else has more than 1. This one popped up. So he's going to bring it in. Jefferson from short, and she cannot bring it in. And they say quickly, bringing it over to second. Respect to the speed of Folk, but that one got in some tricky waters there. Pretty questionable if he got charged trying to bring that in. It was Jefferson, but she just couldn't squeeze the mid on it and drops it. And I'll probably credit the E6 in the scorebook.
Yep.
Another one popped up, but this will get out of play over the Johnson County dugout. And for a team in Johnson County that we have talked about, we were talking with Coach Bratton Volkett too, with how defensive sound, especially the infield, how great they are with those kind of 50-50 plays, or you're kind of getting in murky waters of who exactly should be bringing it in. This one over to second. Not going to have the play there. And a throw to first, and Edgar cannot bring it in.
That hurt.
That was a throw. It wasn't really far off. Didn't pull her off the bat or nothing. She just, again, couldn't squeeze it. So that's 2 base runners getting on via the air here for the Warriors. As Archdeacon wisely going to slow things down, get in the circle. Infield having a conference with Conrad, trying to settle her in. As what ideally should be 2 gone here in the top of the third, but instead runners at first and second, still nobody out as we get further into the teeth of this order.
And those errors, I mean, you don't want to help a good team out. And those are 2 free bases right there. 2 runners on.
Ava Smith, one of the 3 that launched the ball over the center field wall in the top of the first, that big 4-run. Top of the first, there's a 2-run shot and then back-to-back solo shots for the Warriors. Falls behind in the count here. No balls, 1 strike. These are pretty aggressive approaches from the Warriors at bat so far. Not afraid to swing and try to make contact. And be protecting here. No balls, 2 strikes for Smith. Conrad looking for a strikeout. Hold those runners at first and second. The 0-2 is outside. Folk tried to snag third, and she is out by a mile. A rifle from Archdeacon. Didn't quite get a good jump on it from second, and Berger puts the tag on her for the first out. Wilson.
Good throw by Archdeacon, too. A nice tag.
Aragon still moving up to second. So runner is still in scoring position, but getting him out at third, that was huge for the first out. The 2-2 for Conrad. Just getting a piece of it. Foul tip straight back to the net.
Need to try and keep her in the yard now.
Just getting a piece.
Tough play.
Got her first in time. Ediger squeezing that one in. Aragon will move up to third, but with 2 outs, is going to take a hit to bring her home for the Warriors, as it will be Simpson, number 9.
Yeah, she homered her last time up as well.
Sophomore first baseman Hannah Simpson. That one inside. Checking the swing. 1 ball, no strikes as she lays off.
So Lady Cavs can get out of this without having a run scored. They're going to be very fortunate. 2 on with nobody out to start this inning.
And 2 errors committed to get those runners on, too. Conrad trying to buckle in. Behind in the count. 2 balls, no strikes.
You got to be careful here because she can go yard, as we know.
Simpson gets
good
a piece of
location.
it. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Simpson, that was her second home run that she blasted over the wall.
That was a no-doubter.
14th RBI on her 18th hit. Two balls, 1 strikes the count. Next pitch from Conrad is upstairs out of the zone, 3-1.
Got a base open here. I'd be careful with her.
And all 4 runs for the Warriors so far have come with 2 outs. 2 outs here, a 3-1 pitch. This one,
that's going to fall
on. That should be light enough and not going to bring it in. Taryn Burkhardt, as it will drop right in front of her, and another run will come across with 2 gone. It is 5-0 Warriors. It wasn't the most solid contact coming off the bat out there and right. Looked like Burkhardt might have had a chance to try to run under it and bring it in. Instead, it drops right down in front of her. It's a 2-out RBI single instead for Simpson. Blackernack will now step in. She finished off the hat trick of home runs in the first inning.
She did.
Back-to-back foul balls has her behind the count 0-2. Like we were talking about, the Cavaliers were going to feel really, really fortunate if they got out of this inning with no runs coming across, but it's just really, really tough when you give up back-to-back errors, runners at first and second, nobody out. They're going to get out of that inning unscathed. As the Warriors had 1 more. Archdeacon throws to Edgar at first, but she's back in safely.
This next pitch will be Carter's 40th.
One, 2, Conrad. Just another one fell, tipped off.
These Lady Warriors are spoiling a lot of good pitches, running the pitch count up.
Cavaliers getting to taste their own medicine, what they've been used to doing to their opposition over the last 10 games or so. Next one from Conrad, and another one fouled off and spoiled. Still a 1-2 count. Runner at first. Next one. Just high. Archdeacon. And back in safely again. Keeping a close eye on Simpson over there at first base. Count now even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One launching out into left field, into foul territory, tracking it down, just off the mitt, can't bring it in. There's Cordell.
Well, I'll tell you, too many times one of those missed opportunities for an out will come back and bite you.
2 across, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Next one from Conrad. This one, a little flare. And Edgar will come over from first and bring it in. So only 1 run comes across after back-to-back errors to start things in the top of the 3rd for Johnson County, but it's a 5-0 ball game for Indian Hills.
Everyone loves a special occasion to come together to celebrate. The Meadowlark is one of the premier wedding venues in the Kansas City area. But it's even more. Beyond nuptial and corporate events, the Meadowlark is now bringing live music to the area. Come enjoy a night of dinner, drinks, and entertainment without waiting for an invite. Follow Meadowlark Events-Live on Facebook for upcoming shows. Now you have even more reasons to celebrate at the Meadowlark.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Deja Gardenhire will step in to lead off the designated player, followed by Hannah Archdeacon and Izzy Carter. As Cavaliers just looking to get some base runners on here, trying to just chisel away at this 5-run deficit that they're staring down the barrel of. For those who might be curious, next one from Reed Gardenhire. Pops this one up. Second baseman calling for it, brings it in. And the leadoff man is down again for the Cavaliers for the 3rd inning in a row. For Johnson County, if you're thinking the last time, at least this season, I know we're still early into it, but a team that's coming in on a 10-game winning streak, you think, God, have they ever trailed by 5 runs so far this year? You have to go back a month and a day, back to February 9th against Vernon College in the game. The Cavaliers ended up losing 15-7. That's when they went. They had that opening week. I believe they went down. It was a tournament, I believe it was in Texas that they went down. Lost 3 of the 4. That's before they had their first home doubleheader against Iowa Central Community College, and our first softball doubleheader we had here on JC Sports Live. We talked with Coach Bratton Volkin, said the competition down there was very stiff and was very good for this team to see what they were made of. And it was that Vernon College game on February 9th. The Cavaliers are down by as many as 7 in that game.
Yeah, we talked about the importance of first pitch strikes for pitchers, and so far Reed has faced 10 batters, and 8 of them she's had first pitch strikes on.
Another strikeout added to the ledger. Archdeacon will go down. We now go to Izzy Carter, the second baseman. This is almost kind of like mirrored of what we've been seeing the past few doubleheaders that you and I have covered. This is usually what Indian Hills is doing. This is what Johnson County has been doing to the opposition. Infield coming in, showing the threat of a potential bunt here for Izzy Carter. She takes a first pitch ball.
And we've seen in these games past how the Lady Cavs have been able to score a lot of runs with 2 outs, so see if that trend can continue today.
That's going to get down. It will. It'll one hop to the wall. Izzy Carter to 9th spot. She will hold up at second. Don't want to make the 3rd out at 3rd base, so she'll hold up there.
Don't run yourself out of an inning.
Seeing if somebody can try to bring her home. A big one for Izzy Carter. And maybe that can be the spark that the Cavaliers have been looking for. It took them all the way to their 9-hole hitter to get the 2-out double. So we go back to the top of the order with Taryn Burkhardt.
Taryn singled her first time up, but then she was out on a 6-3 double play.
That one just missing the zone for Reed. 1 ball, no strikes. of the way. 2 balls, no strikes. Burkhardt, she's able to bring home Carter home from second. Would be her 10th RBI of the season. Takes into the left-hand batter's box. Here's the next pitch. Tries to go opposite way, but foul at the third base line. Lee trying to stay off in that lower outside part of the zone.
Burkhardt doing a good job taking that pitch where it was pitched to the opposite field.
That one getting the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Carter, the runner at second. Burkhardt
getting again.
Puts contact on it, and
it
will go all the way to the wall in left field. Back-to-back 2-out doubles. That one with the RBI attached to it. Number 10 on the season for Taryn Burkhardt. And the Cavaliers have their first run in this game, answering the one put up in the top half of the inning by Indian Hills.
Back-to-back doubles. Keep it going.
This would be the young lady to do it, Jaylee Jefferson. Seems to always come across RBI chances just about every at-bat she gets for Johnson County. Another one here.
And she flied out to the warning track, dead center field last time up. Let's see if she can give another one a ride. And it's going to be the second baseman.
So that will wrap it up. But back-to-back 2-out doubles first from Izzy Carter, and then Taryn Burkhardt able to bring around to score. Makes the score Indian Hills 5, Johnson County 1 as we go to the top of the 4th here on JC Sports Live.
More time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Now it's on top of the 4th inning we go, and a first pitch strike for Conrad as they're in front 0-1 and a 5-1 contest. Johnson County still has some work to do, but at least got the deficit down to 4. Would love a 3-up, 3-down inning, trying to keep those bats hot in that momentum in that Johnson County dugout. It was back-to-back 2-out doubles in the bottom of the 3rd. Izzy Carter and then Taryn Burkhardt, as we went back to the top of the order, was able to bring her home. Next pitch way upstairs, almost eye level. This is Locke, the shortstop.
She flied out to center last time up.
Sucked up and fouled off. Courtney Locke, a freshman infielder, 5'8", out of Bow, Washington, and Burling Edison High School.
A lot of foul balls again, still running that pitch count up for Conrad. Another one.
Connor just kind of like slowly turning back. He was watching another one fouled off. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Really? Another 2-strike count, 1 ball, 2 strike. Next one from Conrad. This one kept straight out there and right. And Darren Burkhardt able to bring that in on the fly for the first out.
That'll bring up Zyver. She was out to the pitcher last time up. Pops it up.
She'll be out to the third baseman this time. It was quick 2 outs in the top of the fourth for Johnson County.
Conrad looking for her second 1-2-3 inning here.
Not put on, but foul. It's a 9-hole hitter, Miller. Larissa Miller, 375 average of 2 RBIs on 9 hits coming into this afternoon. Conrad in the windup delivers an 0-1 pitch off the plate, ball 1. Burkhardt definitely playing in over at third with threat of the potential bunt. This one lined over to her, able to get a glove up and bring it in at the hot corner. The scoreless top of the fourth for Conrad keeps it a 5-1 ball game to the Cavs half next on JC Sports Live.
Yeah, we got more.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Morris lined into a double play her last time up.
Takes a first pitch strike from Reed, still in the circle, working here for Indian Hills. First earned run coming across in the bottom of the third.
And that's only her 24th pitch for the game. Very efficient.
Getting on top of it. Dribble over to third, rifled across and brought in high, snagged with the mitt at first for out number 1. Another chance for Aspen Burkhardt. She digs in. So far this game, this feels like it's just been blown by pretty quick. Already in the bottom half of the fourth, game 1 of our doubleheader between the Cavaliers and the Warriors. Again, I'm Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan, the best color man at JC Sports Live. Well, you're the only one that really works with me for these. So
I'm also the worst.
Well, there you go. You get all of it.
Burkhardt grounded out to short her last time up.
We also have Johnson County baseball is in action right now. The boys taking on the Neosho County Panthers. Cavaliers taking both games yesterday against Neosho down in Chanute. Now they're up here at Johnson County facing off.
That ball's well hit.
It's going, and gone! Over the wall, and our fourth long ball we've seen this afternoon, the first of the game for Johnson County and for Aspen Burkhardt. As the Cavaliers slowly but surely continuing to chip away at that lead. Home run number 7 for Aspen on the season.
Edgar struck out her last time up.
First pitch swing snagged by the third baseman. Great play over to first. Seen a lot of great infield work, especially over there at the hot corner for both Johnson County and for Indian Hills. Well, base is empty for Kaya Cordell, stepping in, 2 gone in a 5-2 ball game. First pitch she sees from Reed on the outside part of the zone in there for strike 1. That's the first pitch. Strikes continuing to pile up for Reed. That one below the knees, able to hold off, 1-1 count. Kaya Chin's continuing, breaking out from the Johnson County dugout. One from Reed, swung on, Stagg coming right back to her, unfazed, getting the glove on it and snagging in over the first in time. Cavaliers had another run off the solo home run to right field from Aspen Burghardt. It is now a 5-2 ball game as we go to the top of the 5th inning.
It's important. I feel fine. Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught. What I need to do? You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need. Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
Inning number 5, and our first pitch fouled off for Rayleigh. This is the 3rd time through the order for the Warriors.
She's 0 for 2 today. She's grounded out twice, both to the third baseman. She definitely has that inside-out swing, meaning the ball's, she's a lefty, but it's going to be hit to the left side.
The 0-2 from Conrad. What else fouled off? They're taking a look at our pitch counts for both the starting pitchers.
Yeah.
Today, Conrad's starting to really kind of elevate up there.
Yeah, her next pitch will be, I have it at 55. Of course, I'm not the official, but I know I'm close. On the other hand, Reed has only thrown 30 pitches through 4 innings. That's very efficient.
It's very. And when you've given up 2 runs, when those come off of back-to-back doubles and the solo shot, outside of that, it's just been really efficient, humming along.
Oh, nice pitch.
Breaking pitch, got her in front swing and a miss. Conrad pumping the fist in the circle. You know, she likes seeing that one. Strike out and out number 1 here in the top of the 5th inning.
Definitely had her fooled with the off-speed pitch there. That brings up Folk. She tripled and scored her first time up and was caught stealing after an error. Got her on first base. That was in the 3rd inning, top of the 3rd.
Another one fouled off. No balls, 1 strike. Still showing bunt here. That pulls back. Next one from Conrad. Takes a good lead into it. Over to Carter at second. Heading to first in time, out number 2. So Conrad, after giving up the 4-run top of the first, it was exclamated by 3 home runs to center field. Outside of that, really, like scoreless in the second and the third inning after 2 errors to lead off.
Mm-hmm.
With a 1-run coming across there. But
that was unearned, though.
Yes. Fouled off, and that will get up and out of play. And scoreless in the top of the 4th, and right now ahead in the count 0-1, 2 gone. In the top of the 5th, you can put together back-to-back scoreless innings with the Cavaliers scoring a run apiece in their last 2 halves of the innings. Might start to feel pretty optimistic over the Cavalier dugout.
Well hit.
Oh,
it's gone.
Oh, no, it's not. Just off the top of the wall. Morris able to gun it in there, but it'll still be a 2-out double.
Whew.
But if you're Conrad and if you're the Cavaliers, you are fortunate that was just off the top of the wall. Thought it was another missile going out to dead center.
That ball was well played there by Morris to get it back in quickly to hold her to a double.
Well, Smith in the cleanup spot will step in. Runner on second. 1 ball, no strikes in the count. Runner still in scoring position. But that last one, if it would have gone over for Indian Hills, it would have been their 4th home run of the day, and all 4 would have been out to center field. 2-0 pitch from Conrad, swung on and missed for strike 1. Gets away from Conrad out of the circle, be able to track it in, holding the runner still there at second. The runners Aragon at second. Next one from Conrad. This one over to second. Carter spears it over to first in time. So that 2-out double does not come around to score for the Cavaliers. Back-to-back scoreless for Conrad. It stays a 5-2 ball game.
Your home is your sanctuary, and it deserves to look its best. Whether you're looking to update your interior, spruce up your exterior, or give your cabinets a fresh look, trusted residential house painters Absolute Painting are here to help. At Absolute Painting, they specialize in providing top-notch home painting services to homeowners just like you. Their team of professionals have years of experience and the skills necessary to transform your home into a beautiful, welcoming space. Call for a free quote today. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Freedom of the press is about your right to know. It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
Back in, we're watching Cavaliers softball on Johnson County Sports Live, a 5-2 ball game. Cavaliers chipping away slowly. It'll be Deja Gardenhire to lead it off, followed by Hannah Archdeacon, the catcher, and Izzy Carter, the second baseman. 7-8-9 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Right now, Johnson County here down to the last 9 outs to go in this game. This one fouled off from Gardenhire behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes.
Gardenhire popped out the second in the bottom of the 3rd. She's 0 for 1 on the day. Get down.
Solid.
Is it down?
Gardenhire.
Oh, foul ball.
Oof.
Man. Just missed extra bases there.
Have everybody in this in this press box right now. You over there probably had the best luck. That
didn't miss by much.
That one in the dirt, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Garden Hire. Fourth 38 average at the dish, including 1 RBI, 7 hits, 2 doubles into this afternoon doubleheader. Another one foul tip, staying alive. Count still holds, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Taking a nice long look at Coach Bratton Volkins, gets a signal, looks at the wristband, now digs back in to 1-2 from. This one's popped up, drifting on a foul play just off the top of the padding near that Johnson County bullpen and out of play. Like we've been seeing the Warriors been doing to Conrad, is swelling off a lot of 2-strike pitches. Now Deja Gardenhire has a good at-bat going here. Be huge if she's able to rally back and get on base. She watches that one wide and outside for ball 2. Next one, 2-2, foul tip and into the catcher's mitt. That will go as strike 3 and out number 1. Archdeacon, the catcher, will now step in. Another at bat for her in this game. Nobody on, 1 gone. And another first pitch strike rifled in. Sarah Rita's really settled into a groove as far as at least first pitch strikes go. But even all through the game, she's been very efficient.
She really has.
And the count again, just getting a piece of the zone outside part off the right side of the plate. No balls, 2 strikes.
Archdeacon struck out her last time up.
That ball will go inside. Archdeacon able to lay off 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled off into the net. Still stays a 1-2 count. Archdeacon, she's not usually playing catcher. You'll find her at third base for the Cavaliers, a .412 average with 7 RBIs on 14 hits before the season. Cavaliers as a team, like I said, the 10-game winning streak, and they've had a couple of games, including one against Mobley area. They spread them 21-0. They spread Southeast in their last game as Archdeacon puts this one into play. A bounce over to short, played nicely over to first in time for the second out. This is still a Johnson County offense, .417 batting average as a team. On base at .477 and slugging at .737. With now 22 total home runs, and taking into account the Aspen Burkhardt solo shot we saw earlier in this game. That just goes to show, as you currently sit here in a 5-2 ball game, and you're looking at the scoreboard, it looks pretty clean outside that top of the first, that big 4 looming there. There was a big top of the first for the Warriors. They really have not looked back ever since. The defense and Conrad has settled in after that, though. Outside the top of the third, where there were 2 errors that really aided that 1 extra run coming across for Indian Hills. The Cavaliers have plated at least 1 run in the back-to-back innings, in danger of not bringing one here, though. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count, 2 gone. Reed wasting no time, and foul tip, just making contact, getting back into the box. For Carter, had the big 2-out double in her last at-bat, and Taryn Burkhardt was able to bring her home on a 2-out double of her own. That's how the Cavaliers got their first run of the game back in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Would love to do that again here, a 1-2. Takes outside, off the dish, 2-2 count. The wind gusts start to pick up a little bit more here. And the It's not a super windy day here at Johnson County, but this one is just off the end of the bat, and that will get out into the outfield for a 2-out single. So Izzy Carter again doing her job with 2 gone, keeping the line moving. And let's see what Taryn Burkhart could do this time around.
Taryn Burkhart.
So I was thinking maybe the shortstop had a play on that. She was close to it, got a mid on it. It's Locke. Just going to bring it in, got out to the outfield. Burkhart taking the first pitch ball there, 1 ball, no strikes. So a 2-0 count now. That one from Reed, low and off the zone. So you can just feel with a big hit, if you can get another one into the gap or roll into the wall for Burkhart, this is really going to be swinging all the momentum to the side of the Cavaliers. It's kind of teetering right now. It would fully swing that pendulum over to the Johnson County dugout.
Yeah, it'd be huge if they could play another run here. They're running out of outs.
Down to their last 7 right now where it stands.
There you go.
Burkhart
Get
out
out.
into
Get out.
left. Another foul
man.
ball called. That's back-to-back liners up the third base line that have been oh so close, but just not enough. Catch it in fair play turf to register the fair ball. So it still stays a 2-2 count, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Burkhart. Here's the next pitch. That's low for 3-2. Carter will be going on this next pitch.
Hitting the gap and definitely score another run.
There goes Carter, put into play. He'll go over to second. So the Cavaliers strand another runner at first, and Izzy Carter not able to bring anyone across in the bottom of the 5th. Will be down to the last 6 outs as they're down 5-2 to go to the 6th on Johnson County Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Top of the 6th, Simpson will lead it off for the Warriors. Conrad still out there pitching for the Cavaliers. Another contact on another first pitch from Conrad. This one will go up and over the net and fouling out of play. Wackernack on deck and Locke in the hole right now. Scoring update, the Cavaliers on the baseball field as we just wrap things up in the bottom of the 3rd. Cavaliers holding on to a 3-2 lead against the Neosho County Panthers. That's the conference opener and the conference home opener for Johnson County. He had a double header yesterday, playing 2 more here this afternoon. The game originally was supposed to be on Thursday. We got pushed back with the rain that we got. Doesn't matter if you got turf fields, if you got dirt and grass, cannot play baseball in the rain.
Yeah, not in a steady rain.
This one pulled, but foul.
Way out in front of that pitch. Get that off the end of the bat. Smith grounded out to the pitcher her last time up. Homered in the first inning.
Another one pulled, Warburton foul. Ricocheting off the visiting bullpen and going out near the right field corner. Simpson, fourth in the team in batting average so far, 354. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next one from Conrad way upstairs, fills the count up 3-2.
You want to keep this pitch down.
There's a 3-2.
Uh-oh.
This one up into right.
That's
Look
gone.
it up, Burkhart. Did it stay fair? And it did.
Yeah, that pitch was right in the wheelhouse.
No.
Foul ball?
Foul ball.
Whew.
Just
Man.
putting up the hands.
A little late right there.
That was very, very late. I think they were conferring with each other. You see them, home plate umpire talking with the umpire out and the currently over there at first. Had a good look at it down the line. Both of them did.
Lady Cavs catch a break there.
It's a huge, huge break. So for Simpson, you launch one over, you round the bases. You think you just put your 6th run across, your 4th home run of the game for Indian Hills, but instead you got to dig back in there. 3-2 count, and just gets a piece of that one to stay alive. I don't think I have seen anything quite like that before.
You had a good advantage of that, did you? What?
So I thought it hooked. It looked foul to me as well. As she'll get on with the walk anyways. Oh, that got her looking. Got to give these umpires a little bit extra time. I'm starting to learn. Everyone's a little bit different as far as how quick they speak, how loud they are with their actions, but Simpson has put down a backwards K for the first out.
Man, that turned out to be a huge strikeout.
This one will get out.
It's going to be in the gap.
Go to right center, rolls all the way to the wall, slide in, a 1-out double. There's a response. You're going to take away our home run and have our leadoff hitter and Simpson strike out looking. Well, here's what I'm going to do first pitch I see. Wagernack putting it all the way out there to the wall. And now we'll have time here. Coach Bratton Volkins will make her way into the circle as this looks like could be the end of the day for Conrad. See if she likes to go with a pitching change. Having a conference with her infield right now. We'll step aside here. Just a quick timeout on JC Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
So not giving her the hook yet. Conrad still out there. Coach Vulcan just wanted to come out and talk some strategy, trying to calm her down a little bit. Runner currently in scoring position, 1 gone, top of the 6th inning in a 3-run game. One pitch from
Good
Conrad.
off-speed pitch.
Get into the zone. That's strike 1. One slapped over to right field. Burkhart drifting in, able to bring it in near the chalk, tagging up. Runner will move on over to third. Again, with 2 outs, we'll take a hit to bring it home. Nicely done out there in right. Taryn Burkhart to bring it in.
Yeah. Fundamental right there. She hit the cutoff. Keeping that run from scoring on an overthrow.
bat here for Zyver, the catcher.
She's 0 for 2. She's popped out to third and grounded out to the pitcher.
Just want to fly out over there towards center. Morse under it and brings it in. So the Warriors strand a runner in scoring position. 3 straight scoreless for Conrad. It's still a 5-2 ball game as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Massage is more than relaxation. Apex Massage Therapy can go beyond with targeted work for headaches and sinuses, myofascial releases, trigger point therapy, neuromuscular therapy, reflexology, cupping, and hot stones. Kylie's hands go right to the problem areas and work out all the issues. She is certified in prenatal massages, oncology, lymphatic drainage, pre- and post-surgery massages, and she can also work on minors and athletes. For openings and specials, like and follow Apex MT on Facebook.
Final 6 outs to work with for the Cavaliers, down by 3. We've seen them make a comeback effort in the bottom of the 6th inning before. It was in that.
Well, Jaylee's due here. She's grounded out to second and flied out to the warning track in the bottom of the 1st. She's 0 for 2 on the day. There it is. That's what you want right there from your leadoff.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah.
Ground ball with eyes out there into center field, splitting between short and second. Leadoff man is on for Johnson County. Big chance here for Eve Morris. Reed still out.
There goes Jefferson.
There's a throw as well off, but second baseman able to cover to keep that from going out into center field. So you kind of just start to. It's been almost like a build-up for Johnson County. You can just kind of feel it that this game maybe it's going to start turning into their favor, and maybe this is the big breakout inning. Solid Morris out there to center, but right at her, not even really having to move. That'll hold Jefferson staying put at second.
She hit it hard, but right at the center fielder. Let's see if we can get another home run from Aspen here. Be huge.
It would be her second of the afternoon, and most importantly, would make it a 5-4 ball game if she's able to do it. I think you'll easily just take one out into the gap or to the wall, or just enough to
just find a hole.
Get that third run home. First pitch she sees in, solid thud of the mitt for strike one. It's a really good crowd on hand today, both for the Warriors and for the Cavaliers. A beautiful afternoon to enjoy it. Busy day here at the complex at Johnson County Community College. 0-1 fouled off into the net.
Reed has had 15 first pitch strikes on batters this afternoon, which is a really good average.
And the count 0-2.
Get down. That's
maybe
trouble.
A flare. Nope, that won't get brought in by the right fielder. And Jefferson again will stay put at second, but back-to-back flyouts for the Cavaliers to center and to right field. Makes it 2 gone. Now down to the last 4 outs, as it'll be Kate Ediger, the first baseman.
Struck out her in the bottom of the 2nd and grounded out to 3rd in the bottom of the 4th. She's due as well. Another first pitch strike.
steps back in. The 0-1 pitch from Reed is just swung on contact. Third baseman charges in, trying to beat it out, but can't do it. Is Edgar. A lot of great play at third base we've seen today from Indian Hills. So scoreless after Jaylee Jefferson gets off the leadoff single. 5-2 to the 7th and final inning in Game 1 here on JC Sports Live, presented by Lee Smith Agency.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
First pitch strike for Conrad, trying to, looks like she's going to be going the distance here for Coach Brett Volkins, top of the 7th. Final chances for both these teams. Indian Hills holding on to a 3-run lead. Maybe looking to add on another insurance run or 2 here just for safe measures. In the top of the 7th, Cavaliers will be down to their final 3 outs. 10-game winning streak in jeopardy currently. We'll see what they can do. This is Biller, the 9-hole hitter, followed by Rayleigh and Folk, the 3 up for the Warriors. 0-2. Say that she did not come around on that one. Going down to the first base umpire, he says no. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Miller. This one fouled off. Miller able to stay alive. Another 1-2 from Conrad. This one, contact up and into right field for a base hit.
Leadoff single.
Not trying to overpower it, just making contact, getting the bat around it. Solid contact from Miller. The leadoff man is on. Go back to the top of the order with Rayleigh.
Struck out looking there last time up. 0 for 3 on the day.
Show bunt and swings, but pops it up into left. Cordell able to charge in and brings it in. That's out number 1. Speed threat of Folk back into the box for Indian Hills. Tries to put down a bunt. It's going to be a really tough play. It's a good bunt, and she beats it out, showing off the wheels down the first base line.
He is bad fast.
Now runners at first and second. A beautifully placed bunt right down front near the plate. Conrad would bring it in. It was, I don't even know if a perfect throw so quickly would have gotten her out. She was.
Yeah, she fielded it cleanly and made a good throw. She's just fast.
Yeah. Miller now at second, Folk the speed threat at first for Indian Hills. They lead by 3. So they put up 4 in the first and 1 in the third. They've had 3 straight scoreless half innings after that.
Yeah, the Lady Cavs really can't afford to give up anymore.
Hang on, popping it up, coming back our way and foul. I'm still waiting one of these times. It's going to ricochet off the top of our press box, and everyone in here is going to get slightly startled.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike to count, Aragon. Here's the next one from Conrad. She swings at it over to Edgar at first, steps on the bag, or they call it foul. Nope, that's out number 2.
Fielder's choice.
Umpires have me slightly gun-shy now to I want to say one thing and then we got to wait. Been overturned a couple times already in this game. That will move runners up to second and third, both in scoring position for Simpson. Lines it, played nicely by Carter over to first in time. That one gets out, scores 1, maybe 2 for the Warriors instead. A beautiful play by Izzy Carter at second base. 4 straight scoreless for Conrad and company. Now it's going to take a comeback effort. Cavaliers need at least 3 with 3 outs to go. Coming up next on JC Sports Live.
Craving a quick pick-me-up, tasty lunch, or afternoon treat? Have you been to The Bean? The Bean Coffee and Cafe in downtown Spring Hill is that rare mix of hometown charm and uptown style. At The Bean, they brew the finest cup of coffee, tastiest teas, and most refreshing smoothies and frappes around. The Bean is proud to serve delicious, handmade pastries by Scratch KC, and they have the best breakfast, lunch, and convenient grab-and-go options in town. Have you been to The Bean? The Bean Coffee and Cafe, downtown Spring Hill.
Your home is your sanctuary, and it deserves to look its best. Whether you're looking to update your interior, spruce up your exterior, or give your cabinets a fresh look, trusted residential house painters Absolute Painting are here to help. At Absolute Painting, they specialize in providing top-notch home painting services to homeowners just like you. Their team of professionals have years of experience and the skills necessary to transform your home into a beautiful, welcoming space. Call for a free quote today. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Final chances here for the Cavaliers. Get they started their bottom half of the 7th. Cordell, followed by Deja Gardenhire and Hannah Archdeacon. Izzy Carter, the 9-hole hitter, made the great play to end things in the top of the 7th. She currently is up 4th if she's able to come to the dish. Now, we haven't seen the Cavaliers have a walk-off yet here on JC Sports Live. They have done it this season, though, when they last played against Murray State College. That was a game that was tied going into the 7th inning. It was a 3-run home run put over by Burkhardt that was able to give them a 10-7 win. That was at a tournament play in Springfield, Missouri. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next one, Cordell just getting it up and over the net, now to play into the concourse. Seen a lot of crazy things, it seems like, since in the past, by handful of doubleheaders we've done for Johnson County. A walk-off would really just add on to the bingo card, as that one will get by the second base and into right field.
That's what you want.
Leadoff man is on yet again. Back-to-back innings for Johnson County, and Kaya Cordell doing her job.
Going to have a pinch hitter here.
Number 6, Gracie Ramsey.
That'll be Gracie Ramsey. Traditional right fielder in the lineup. Imagine she might be out there in game 2, or at least somewhere, either at one of the corners in the outfield in game 2 coming up. She'll step in, a big at-bat for her.
There it is.
And she does her job. First pitch she sees, and they'll go ahead and wave her around. She'll go to third, and she'll slide in safely at second. And how about that for a pinch hit to come in? First pitch you see, you knock it out there near left center. Didn't get all the way to the wall, but it was enough to move it around for Cordell to go to third.
Well, that's
Ramsey's
what you needed
now
right
at second.
there. That brings up Archdeacon. She's 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out and grounded out to short her last time up.
And for Ramsey is coming in, it's fairly tough when you haven't been playing in that game, but to come off the bench in a pinch hit, especially in the scenario where it is now, as this one has popped up, is it going to be deep enough? We'll see.
No.
And it is not.
You can't risk that when you have the tying runner at the plate.
The second baseman drifting all the way out there right at the Johnson County logo, just in shallow center. Not deep enough to get a run home. Was out number 1. Runner still in scoring position for Izzy Carter. The big pinch hit double for Ramsey after the leadoff single from Cordill. And now this one, wild pitch gets away from the catcher running down the line and gets it back in time. And that's a big out number 2 at the dish. Cordill tried to take it but couldn't do it. Ramsey will move up to third, but that is a huge and a crucial out number 2. Is that one? It got away from the catcher, but there was enough speed on it. This backstop is brick. It bounced off it and came back just enough to the catcher. She was able to get to it and throw it back to Reed, covering at the dish, and put the tag on her for out number 2.
You don't want to do that because that run doesn't mean anything until you get that, you need her home, but don't risk getting her thrown out. I don't know if she went on her own or if she was sent.
3-1 count here. Now it's a 3-1 count. There's the 3-1 from Reed. Contact. Snags it with the glove over to first, and that is how Game 1 wraps up here. The Cavaliers looked like they were going to make some noise as they had runners at second and third. Nobody gone in the top of the 7th, down by 3, but weren't able to do it. The fly out and then trying to score a run was Cordill coming down from third on a pass ball that got away from the catcher, but not far enough. She was able to get it. Throw to Reed, the pitcher covering at the dish. That was out number 2, and the ground out to the pitcher for out number 3. So the 10-game winning streak is snapped for the Cavaliers as they drop this one 5-2 to the Indian Hills Warriors, as they were aided by that big 4-run top of the first inning. 3 straight home runs, all of them to center field for Indian Hills. That was enough for them as they would hold on and win the game. They added one more insurance run in the top of the 3rd inning that came around to score thanks to the back-to-back errors that the Cavaliers had. They had runners at first and second. Conrad was able to get 2 gone, but wasn't able to close the deal as the Warriors were able to get their 5th run to come across. In Johnson County, they did get 1, bottom of the 3rd and bottom of the 4th, one of them being the big solo home run from Aspen Burkhart. As for her, that was her 7th home run of the season. The other one coming across in the bottom of the 3rd, it was a 2-out double from Izzy Carter, and then Taryn Burkhart hit a 2-out double as well to bring him in. So that's our 5-2 score. Cavaliers strand 1 runner at the bottom of the 7th inning. Total stranded runners, I know coming into the later innings, I said both teams had 3 apiece. Is that correct?
Yeah, but Johnson County had ended up with 4 left on base, and Indian Hills only had 3 left on base.
So that's going to do it here. Our coverage in Game 1. So we'll have a brief intermission here. Game 2 should be starting around maybe about 2:45, 2:50 p.m. In the meanwhile, you can go over right here on JC Sports Live. You can tune into the baseball matchup happening right now between Johnson County and Neosho County. That game currently 7-2. Cavaliers opening that game up as they're moving along into the top of the 5th inning. Dylan Vanderveen and Reed McAvoy on the call over there for us. We'll step aside here and we'll be back. Game 2 coverage will be starting in about 20-25 minutes or so right here on the home of the Cavaliers, Johnson County Sports Live.
Your home is your sanctuary, and it deserves to look its best. Whether you're looking to update your interior, spruce up your exterior, or give your cabinets a fresh look, trusted residential house painters Absolute Painting are here to help. At Absolute Painting, they specialize in providing top-notch home painting services to homeowners just like you. Their team of professionals have years of experience and the skills necessary to transform your home into a beautiful, welcoming space. Call for a free quote today. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas.
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Your home is your sanctuary, and it deserves to look its best. Whether you're looking to update your interior, spruce up your exterior, or give your cabinets a fresh look, trusted residential house painters Absolute Painting are here to help. At Absolute Painting, they specialize in providing top-notch home painting services to homeowners just like you. Their team of professionals have years of experience and the skills necessary to transform your home into a beautiful, welcoming space. Call for a free quote today. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Prescription.
It's out of here. Ties us up, a 2-run shot. Wild pitch gets by the catcher, and the go-ahead run will come across. Folk out, 3 balls, 2 strikes, and swing and missing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting right into it. Game 2 coming up right now here on Johnson County Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drainer. Partner, you can go ahead and keep filling out your scorebook. You can hop on the headset whenever you're ready. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go, partner.
All right, let's get it going. First pitch, this is Maggie McNally getting the start in Game 2. Maggie McNally for Johnson County. It was Kaylin Conrad that went the full 7 innings in Game 2. It was a loss for the Cavaliers, 5-2 to the Warriors of Indian Hills Community College, snapping that 10-game winning streak that they had. Bunt put on here, foul tip. It hadn't count earlier. Is McNally, no balls, 2 strikes. As far as lineups go, looking pretty close. Just a few changes here and there for both teams, but like I mentioned, it's going to be pretty close, pretty identical to what we had in game number 1. McNally looking to put her away, 0-2. That one outside for ball 1. So leading off, it's Folk in the leadoff spot this time for the Warriors, which kind of makes sense. I think usually for the leadoff man, I don't think you mind if there's a little bit of speed and if they could get on base at a high clip as well.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely what you want.
That one almost coming inside. She lays off, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Folk.
Yeah, Folk was 2 for 4 in game 1. She tripled and scored and singled, but was stranded at second in the 7th inning.
Her first at bat. The first look that she had was a triple in game 1. She gets a backwards K in her first at bat here in game 2. First of the game for Maggie McNally. Coming in as a sophomore out of Spring Hill High School, home of the Broncos. Be her 5th start. She comes in a 1-2 record to 21 innings pitched, a 4.33 ERA, 19 strikeouts. And this is a player that Coach Bratton Volkins had her mind. I had an excellent freshman year, earning some conference and league honors last year, and coming into this year was going to be looked at as really like the ace of this squad. Was going to be looking into that spot. She's had a couple of rough starts. She's starting to settle in much better. Her last time out against Missouri State Western West Plains in the game the Cavs took 14-0. Picked up the win there in the start with 5 innings pitched, picking up 6 strikeouts, no earned runs, only 2 walks. Trying to keep that momentum going. Another 0-2 pitch, and this one slapped up the third base line and foul. This is Miller. It's in right now, followed by Aragon.
Yeah, she goes from the 9-hole to the 2-hole here in game 2. She was 1 for 3 with a single and was left at third base.
Another 0-2 from McNally. She fires in that one high upstairs for ball 1. The last time you and I would have seen McNally would have been back on February 19th. In the first doubleheader, as this one is slapped. Snagged to the line over there at third. Aspen Burkhart picking up where she left off in game 1. Made some good plays at the hot corner. That one just as good. That's good for out number 2. Snagging it in with the right hand. But that last start we saw for McNally didn't pick up the win or the loss. Went 3 2/3 in that one. 4 runs on 2 hits with 2 strikeouts, 6 walks.
That brings up Aragon. She was 1 for 4 in game 1 with a single, but was left stranded. She did score a run on an error in the 3rd inning last game.
I'm sure as you folks can hear at home, the wind is kind of starting to gust up a little bit more here in game 2. It was pretty calm winds in the first game, and it's still fairly calm here. I think our crowd mic's just it's making it sound a lot stronger than it actually is.
I think it's around 8 to 10 miles an hour. It's really not much.
Or maybe a possible wind tunnel just happening here in the press box with the window and a door being open, but you can still see it out there. The uniform's kind of rippling in the wind. Home plate umpire, his gear kind of rippling in the wind as well. He's got the nice windbreaker on over his protective gear. The 2 balls, 1 strike count, 2 gone, top of the 1st inning. McNally deals to Aragon. Got her chasing down low, swinging a miss for strike 2. So it was 2 gone in the top of the 1st inning in the first game, and the Warriors would go on to hit 3 straight home runs, a 2-run shot, back-to-back solo shots to straightaway center. It was a big 4 spot. They would hold on to win 5-2 in the first game. McNally looking to slam the door here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Comes in her windup and delivers. And another one lined to Burkhart over at third and able to bring it in. A good start for McNally in the circle. 3 up, 3 down. Cavalier bats up next on Johnson County Sports Live.
Massage is more than relaxation. Apex Massage Therapy can go beyond with targeted work for headaches and sinuses, myofascial releases, trigger point therapy, neuromuscular therapy, reflexology, cupping, and hot stones. Kylie's hands go right to the problem areas and work out all the issues. She is certified in prenatal massages, oncology, lymphatic drainage, pre- and post-surgery massages, and she can also work on minors and athletes. For openings and specials, like and follow Apex MT on Facebook.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be. There is no typical firefighter.
It's 3 up, 3 down at the top of the 1st for McNally and company. We'll see what the Johnson County Bats can do as they get their first time through the order. Same 3 leading it off as it was a game 1. Taryn Burkhart followed by Jaylee Jefferson and Eve Morris. Aspen Burkhart in the cleanup spot at the 4.
Yeah, Burkhart was 1 for 3 with an RBI. She hit a RBI double in the 3rd last. And goes down swinging.
That's already first batter she faces for Ashlyn Sheets in the circle, and she picks up her first strikeout of the game, as that is strikeout number 29 for her on the season. As we had Sarah Reed starting game 1, Sheets getting started here in game 2 out of now the 103 1/3 innings pitched. You want to take a guess of how many total innings combined those two pitchers have pitched for Indian Hills?
I wouldn't have a clue, partner.
About 90.
Oh, wow.
Close to it. total combined.
They got 2 workhorses in.
That's pretty much outside of those 2. They've had 3 others, 2 of them having less than 10 innings of work.
Jaylee Jefferson was 1 for 3 in game 1 with a stolen base.
And the 8th start in the circle for Sheets on the season, 4-2 record. Does have a save as well. 1.49 ERA, 28 strikeout, 29 strikeouts off the swing and miss from Burkhart. To lead things off here, 3 straight balls at this at bat. Now to Jefferson, has her in front. Let's see if she'll be taking on this next pitch. So I imagine most of the time in a 3-0 count, I think you do, unless she gets the green light if she sees a pitch that she really likes. The swing away, we'll see. She holds off. And that allows Sheets to put it in the zone for strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. Nobody on, 1 gone, bottom of the first. Coming off a week where she earned conference and NJCAA Division II Player of the Week honors for Jaylee Jefferson. Takes a swing there, can't connect. Fills the count up at 3-2. Sheets starting to battle her back into the count after 3 straight balls. It is now full at 3-2.
See if Jaylee can find a hole here.
Here's 3-2 from Sheets. Long on. Bounce up the line. They'll play it in
There's
fair
no way they're
territory.
gonna get her. Oh, no.
Oh.
What?
And they call her out.
What?
Down the line. Jefferson looking back. Cannot believe it.
I can't believe it.
First base coach talking to you off of the umpire, and I gotta tell you folks, that sums it up right there. A lot of shocked faces here in the press box and here in the Johnson County home stands right now, but that's how it goes. 2 gone now for Jefferson. It'll go as a ground out. It'll be Eve Morse, the center fielder, will step in. Sheets ahead with the first pitch strike.
I think he missed that one, but, he's a lot closer to it than I am.
Along the zone, 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson County got to find a way to just put it away and move on from it. No sense trying to hang on to it. There's no way to try to go back and reverse it and put that runner back on first. Instead, 2 gone, nobody on. Sheets looking for a 3-up, 3-down inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Morris, taken upstairs, ball 2.
Yeah, I had an umpire tell me one time I may not be right, but I am official.
That's it. So be interested to see if there's a makeup call for the Cavaliers later on down the road in this game.
I don't think they do that. Oh.
Or the short definitely gets her that time, the 3rd and final out. 3-up, 3-down for both in the first frame. Still a 0-0 score. Welcome back here at Johnson County Community College in Overland Park, Kansas. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Zeros in the first frame for both teams. We go to the top of the second. First pitch for Maggie McNally, low and downstairs for ball one.
Smith was 1 for 4, but the one hit she had was a big 2-run home run.
Smith followed by Simpson and Quackernack. Which I actually believe it was those three. Was it Smith, Simpson, and Quackernack that had the 3 straight home runs in the top of the first?
Smith, Simpson, and Quackernack.
That's it. The Warriors would love to do nothing more than repeat that here. Odds highly unlikely, but we've seen a lot of crazy things happen so far just in the past couple of weeks or so. So I guess you should never really say never. 2-1 pitch, wind and deliver from McNally, popped up, and that will get up and out of play. I do want to give an update. Game 1 in our baseball game between Johnson County and Neosho County just wrapped up. 8-2 Cavaliers take Game 1. That just wrapped up a few moments ago right here on JC Sports Live. So Game 2 over there will be starting in about 25 minutes or so. Cavaliers have now taken 3 in a row from the Panthers to open up conference play as McNally blows it by her. Another strikeout for her in the ledger. He's coming out looking on point so far, trying to string together back-to-back quality starts for Johnson County. Now Hannah Simpson step into the left-hand batter's box. Quackernack on deck. First pitch he sees from McNally. Wanted to go around, but holds up on it for a ball.
Simpson was 1 for, no, she was 2 for 3. Sorry, she was 3 for 3 with a home run, a single, and a double. Just a triple shy of the cycle.
Folk was the only Warrior to hit a triple in Game 1. That was good for her 3rd of the season. But collectively, between the two, is that not how that works? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No.
Can't combine for a shutout like pitchers.
No. 1-1. I don't know. It's a hard. I know there's some hardcore, but having a no-hitter from one pitcher. I think. Do you look at it if it's a combined no-hitter, some from the bullpen, or if it's 2 or 3 different pitchers, do you still deal with the same, or?
Oh no.
No, yeah. No, I thought.
Now, what you'll hear on Sports Center is some team was no hit with 3 different pitchers. Although you don't see that too often because they won't usually pull a starter out if he's got a no-hitter going.
True. 2 balls, 2 strikes for McNally. Breaking pitch into the zone, back-to-back strikeouts. 3 already in the game for Maggie McNally, getting it going here in the top of the 2nd inning.
Quackernack was 1 for 3 with a home run and an RBI.
One found up and out of play.
McNally doing a good job coming in with those first pitch strikes too, so far. She looks like she's on her game today. Much better than the first time we saw her.
This is Julia Quackernack, a utility sophomore. Hails out of Bork College of the Netherlands. Long ways from the Netherlands to Iowa.
Yeah, as cold as Iowa is, it's probably still warmer than the Netherlands.
I'm seeing a lot of.
Man, that looked like a good pitch.
A lot more and more of these teams that it always kind of amazes me how broad where some of these recruits and players will come in from, especially in basketball. I've seen a lot, seen some from Japan, seen some from South America as
Eastern
well,
Europe.
And add the Netherlands onto our checklist. Count is even, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. And the top of the 2nd inning, 2 scattered all over the place. Next one for McNally. Swing and a miss.
Struck out the side.
A strong start for Maggie McNally. Pumps the fist on her way out of the circle. Already 4 for her in 2 innings so far. Has the score 0-0. Bottom second up next.
Everyone loves a special occasion to come together to celebrate. The Meadowlark is one of the premier wedding venues in the Kansas City area. But it's even more. Beyond nuptial and corporate events, the Meadowlark is now bringing live music to the area. Come enjoy a night of dinner, drinks, and entertainment without waiting for an invite. Follow Meadowlark Events-Live on Facebook for upcoming shows. Now you have even more reasons to celebrate at the Meadowlark.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
First pitch from Sheets on the way to Aspen Burkhardt. 4-hole hitter for Johnson County in there for a first pitch strike.
Yeah, Aspen was 1 for 3 in game 1 with a big home run.
It was just a solo shot for her. One of the 2 runs coming across for Johnson County in the first game, dropping it 5-2. As Burkhardt will ground out to the second baseman. 1 gone already here in the bottom of the second inning. So moving along to Kate Ediger, the first baseman.
Ediger's due. She's 0 for 3 in game 1 with 1 strikeout.
Sheets wanting the time coming in. Something wrong with that. Something wrong with that softball, looks like, or she didn't like something about it. They get that one out of here. She gets the fresh one handed to her. There's some kind of scuff mark or something wrong. Wasn't too appreciative of it. Gets a fresh ball and delivers high and upstairs on the first pitch to Ediger. 1 ball, no strikes.
Usually pitchers like those scuff balls. They have extra movement.
That's kind of what I was thinking. It could have been something else wrong with them. I'm not sure.
There
Solid
you go.
Shot into the gap by Ediger. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Ediger on her way into second will hold up a stand-up double.
Told you she was due.
Well, really for the Cavaliers after the first game, outside of a couple, everybody's been pretty well due. And it's been time just as an offense as a whole for this Cavalier team to come out and getting base runners on early and bringing them home to score.
Let's see what the Cavs do here. If there was no out, I would be looking for a bunt. But since there's an out, I'm not sure. Swinging away.
And fouled off. This is Haley Bryant, a freshman outfielder out of Mill Valley High School in Shawnee, Kansas. This is her 12th at-bat of the season, 273 average. Does have 2 RBIs to her name on 3 hits, including 1 double. She will be the designated player for today, and they're batting for Maggie McNally. Next pitch she sees, half-hearted swing. This is one of those that was already put in motion, just couldn't hold it off in time. Now behind in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Bryant did not make an appearance in the first game. First time seeing her this afternoon. The 0-2 from Sheets. Called that in the zone for strike 3. Got her looking. And again, Bryant on her way back, taking a moment, talking to Ryan Pinkerton. And just kind of talking, saying what exactly were you seeing there? What are you noticing? As Pinkerton will step in, she will be a catcher in this game, filling in for Hannah Archdeacon. 2 out, RBI chance for here with that runner at second. That's Ediger.
Yeah, the way these 2 pitchers are dealing, those RBIs are at a premium here.
Sheets coming in a sub-2 ERA so far in the season. And for McNally, already 4 strikeouts, striking out the side in the top of the second. This one made contact out there towards right, and it did. It gets past her glove, and a run will come across the score for the Cavaliers. Not slowing down, heading around second, slides into third. She is in there safely.
Big hit.
And a 2-out, 1-run triple for Ryan Pinkerton. Shot it out there in right field. Right fielder couldn't track it down, and the Cavaliers take an early 1-0 lead.
And they score another run with 2 outs.
That was their signature coming into this game. Saw the Warriors, I think all 5 of their runs in that first game came with 2 outs. I know definitely 4 of them did. And now the Cavaliers strike first here, still an opportunity to do some more damage back in. Izzy Carter still at second base.
Nice to get that run home from third.
Lefty on lefty matchup. Next pitch she takes inside part into the zone for a strike. 0-2.
Good off-speed pitch there by Sheets.
No balls, 2 strikes. Carter stepping back into the box. Next pitch from Sheets. Swing and a miss. Got her chasing on the outside part. Holds that runner at third base. Cavaliers strand 1, but score 1 off the double, or the triple, excuse me, out to right field. They have the early 1-run advantage going to the top of the third on JC Sports Live.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
So on to the third inning we go on Johnson County Sports Live. Dylan Funk still with you alongside Dennis Drennan. Cavaliers out to an early 1-run advantage, and back in the circle goes Maggie McNally. Struck out the side in the top of the second. Back-to-back scoreless innings for her as well.
This will be Limley's first bat today. Nice pitch.
Jenna Lemley, a catcher out of Troy Mills, Iowa, and Northland High School.
Another first pitch strike by McNally. I tell you, it's important.
This one in the zone, taking 1 ball, 1 strike. Lemley, a .350 average in the afternoon on 7 hits, including a double and a home run. Excuse me, no home runs, just 1 RBI. 21st at bat of the season, and it's popped up out on the right side of the field. Hager calling him off and bringing it in for out number 1. So smooth sailing continuing to go on for Megan McNally. First ball put in play for the Warriors since the top of the first inning. Cavaliers supporting the kind of dark navy blue uniforms with the Cavalier gold trim on the sleeves and the socks. As that one comes inside, hits her on the elbow protector.
Yeah, she's glad she had that on.
That's exactly why you wear that. It was a hard clunk, and you knew that's what that protector was. That's what it's there for, so she'll move up to first.
A good time for a double play.
See if McNally can get it for Rayleigh. Pinkerton down, trying to throw her out at first, but she's back in safely. Rayleigh was the leadoff hitter in the first game. She now finds herself here in the 9th spot.
She was 0 for 4 in game 1.
Shows bunt here, doesn't make contact. Pinkerton threatening again. Keeping a close eye on Locke, getting on with the hit by pitch. Rayleigh back in, a 1-1 count. McNally delivers again. Yes, foul tipping and making contact, staying right in front of Pinkerton. This one thrown away, was trying to go to Burkhardt. She was on her way into the circle. Runner still staying over at first. And 1-2 from McNally. Got her reaching, swing and a miss. It's now strikeout number 5 here in this game for Maggie McNally. Coming in to this afternoon, leading the Cavaliers in strikeouts with 19, and she keeps up on at this pace. She could really extend her lead on that. That one off the plate, now the zone for ball 1. Back to the top of the order we go with Folk.
Struck out her last time looking. McNally's first strikeout victim of the day.
Would like to make it number 6 here as well. Behind 1-0. Next pitch. That one in the zone for a strike.
McNally's working that outside corner pretty effectively so far.
And I think both pitchers are kind of picking up on it.
Yeah.
They're going to be getting the call over there, so they're going to be pounding that zone. It's tough for the left-handed hitters. One of the hardest things, low and away to try to make contact on it, square it up into the outfield. 2 balls, 1 strike in the count now to Folk. Runner at first is Locke. Next pitch, this one is bunted. She got a bunt for a hit in game 1. This one fired at Edgar, not in time, and it's out of her glove. Goes in the foul ground, able to track it down. That does give Locke the advantage to move up to 3rd. So it's runners at the corner and a runner in scoring position for the Warriors with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning. And it's kind of tough there for McNally when you're picking it up. You want to try to throw her out at first and get the 3rd and final out, but that's what's even more crucial is that the fact that she was able to Locke was able to go from 2nd to 3rd on the ball that got away from Edgar at first.
Yeah. Well, Edgar was trying to stretch because it was going to be a close play, and the throw was high, and it just went off of her glove.
0-1 to Miller. This one is slapped up line and foul. Getting that ball retrieved back in. Now back in the mitt of McNally. Infield will go back to their positions. The ball's 2 strike. McNally looking to put her away. She can strike ground. It'd be strikeout number 6. Trying to strand the runners at the corners for the Warriors. Turn them away. Here it is. Another one popped up, and that won't get out of play as well.
Miller lined out to 3rd her last time up.
Miller taking the time, getting the signal from the 3rd base head coach. That will step in, ready to go. Another 0-2 on the way from McNally. Here it is. Upstairs, laid off for a ball. And wisely for Pinkerton as Folk will go ahead, will snag 2nd, but Wisely was not going to throw it.
It puts 2 of them in scoring position, though. Need to bear down and get this hitter.
The hit can not only tie, but take the lead for the Warriors. The 1-2 for McNally. Breaking pitch doesn't fall in the zone. 2-2 count. Miller trying to dig in for the Warriors. McNally trying to turn her away. Next pitch on the way, fouled back into the net. Some of the Warriors did really well in the first game, was spoiling away a lot of great pitches for Conrad. Had her pitch count really spiked up earlier in the game. Were able to draw out those long, lengthy at-bats. Were able to finally get a pitch in the zone that they liked and put it in play. Miller trying to do it again here. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. This one inside, but gets her to pop it up. And bringing it in is Carter over at second in shallow right field. So 2 stranded on for the Warriors. Both of them were in scoring position. McNally able to buckle down and turn them away. 3 straight scoreless for her. It's a 1-0 ball game. Cavaliers on top going to the bottom third.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Yeah, it's usually on the throw.
So we get going here. First pitch swinging.
That could be trouble.
Slight, swing, but it drops out and foul ground as we get things started. Already in the bottom of the third in a 1-0 ball game. Johnson County on top of the Warriors from Indian Hills. Gracie Ramsey, the right fielder, and in the 9th spot for the Cavaliers, leading it off before we go back to the top with Taryn Burkhart and Jaylee Jefferson.
Ramsey came in with a huge pinch hit in the 7th inning.
Came in at a time the Cavaliers were trying. They needed 3 runs to come across. It was a leadoff, if I remember correctly. It was
Double.
A leadoff. The chopper back to the pitcher. Oh,
got her on the tag, I guess.
It's a pretty bang play there. Ramsey putting the head up to the sky. We'll start to head back to the dugout. I was saying it was in that bottom of the 7th, though, for Johnson County. They got the leadoff single, and then Ramsey came in, had the double that put him at 2nd and 3rd. It was Cordell that got the leadoff single. And Ramsey had the big pinch hit double, but unfortunately neither of them were able to come around to score. Johnson County, if they can hold on to this 1-run margin the rest of this game, they will be split this doubleheader on the afternoon with the Warriors, and this is the first 2 of an 8-game weekend for the Cavaliers coming up throughout this week. They'll play a total of 4 games between Wednesday and Thursday. Both of them will be here at Johnson County Community College, and they'll be playing another pair of Iowa teams in Iowa Western and the Reavers and the North Iowa Area Community College Spartans.
Just put it in your pocket.
Yeah. Beautifully executed from Taryn Burkhart, just putting it down. Kind of got everybody off guard there. Burkhart just trying to set the table here, trying to get it to the teeth of the order. Jaylee Jefferson will now step in with Eve Morris on deck.
Jaylee grounded out to 3rd her last time up. See if she can find a hole this time. Ooh, man.
Reigning Division II Conference and National Softball Player of the Week in Jaylee Jefferson.
I think she'd like to see that pitch again.
And the other thing we were talking with, we always have our nice talks with Coach Bratton Volkins before the beginning of each game. We were talking about her, talk about the week that Jefferson has been having as she makes the cut there, 0-2. And she was talking about how raw that she is. She only picked up and really started truly playing softball within about halfway through her high school career. So she's like a sophomore or a junior in high school.
Yeah.
And already this talented. She said, I'm excited. I got her for 1 more year, too. to see what she can do for this program if she fouls this one up and out of play and out into the parking lot.
Yeah, she's a good one. She is so smooth at short. Soft hands, good arm.
Next one just pops it up. And the right baseman? Are you kidding me? What even is that? I don't even know what this. That's on the left side of the field. I don't even know what I'm doing here, but that's 2 gone. The third baseman comes in and brings it in. Oh, goodness.
Bring up Morris. She grounded out shorter the last time up. Hopefully the Cavaliers won't strand this runner here. They do a lot of their damage with 2 outs, as we know.
Yeah, it's Burkhart over at first. It got out with the 1-out bunt. Hit for a bunt for a hit. I tell you.
Good thing we're not doing a triple header.
You know, in the mix of these softball and these baseball broadcasts, they could drag out and do it for hours. You gotta find a way to laugh at yourself.
There you go.
You gotta try to find a way, make it a little interesting. Just have some fun. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the good ball play. That one high and out of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike to Eve Morris. Cavaliers stranded 4 base runners in the first game. Next one from Sheets, low, got her to chase anyways. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And both pitchers are really working the low and away portion of the zone. Burkhart still over at first. 1-2, swing and a miss. And the Cavaliers do strand. Burkhart got on with the 1-out bunt. And it remains a 1-0 ball game after 3 here on JC Sports Live.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
To the top of the 4th we go. Had a chance to regroup and earn that timeout. We're ready to keep rolling along, as is Maggie McNally has strung together a really great first 3 innings of work so far. 5 strikeouts and 3 straight scoreless. She's currently still working with a 1-run lead.
She's only had 1 batter. She's hit by a pitch and 1 reached on an error. So far, there's not been a hit. I just screwed up her no hitter.
Wow. So after my mishaps in the bottom of the 3rd, and now you jinxing the no-no. Wow. The baseball gods are going to fire us from commentary. This one over to first in time. Great play by Izzy Carter. The baseball/softball gods are going to probably smite you and I one way or the other, strike us down.
That'll bring up Smith. She struck out swinging her last time up. Well, this game's moving right along. It's in the 4th inning already.
Yep.
Pitcher's duel.
Exactly. Got a good one brewing right now. Anna Simpson will follow. She's on deck. Smith in there right now. Breaking pitch from McNally. Drops out of the zone for ball 1. Some in attendance asking where exactly was that pitch, but Stays the ball, 1-0. Got her to swing through that time, no doubt about it. That's a strike.
McNally's got some good velocity today, looks like, on her fastball.
She's really starting to take the shape and the form of the pitcher that Coach Bratton Volkins and the rest of the staff were really expecting her to be for this team this season. After having a couple of rough starts early, she's really starting to settle in.
Yes, she is.
Another one foul tip, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was right on the knuckles of the hitter, too.
Smith back in. The 1-2 for McNally is swung on, popped up, and that will find its way into the visiting dugout. Smith trying to stay alive. 1-2 count. Next one she sees from McNally. Into zone, another backwards K. That's number 6 in the afternoon for Maggie McNally.
On her 50th pitch, she picks up her 6th strikeout. Brings up Simpson. She struck out looking her last time up.
First pitch swinging, ricocheted off one of the nets, keeping the foul netting up for strike 1.
Another first pitch strike.
Taking the time, gets a single from Pinkerton, delivers again, outside part, got her chasing, popped up and out of play, and again another 0-2 count for McNally to work with.
Got her set up.
McNally got the batter on their heels, choking up, having her protect. Got a lot to work with. An 0-2. Over to Jefferson, played, collects, throw across. Edgar going up off her feet, but able to get down on the bag in time.
Yeah, Edgar saved her there, and Jefferson knew it.
She took the little about half second to collect that short throw across the diamond. It was high, but Edgar able to jump up like a receiver in football, snagging it, keeping the feet down, inbounds or on the bag.
Yeah.
Able to get her out. It's a 4th straight scoreless for McNally as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Back after this quick break on JC Sports Live.
Everyone loves a special occasion to come together to celebrate. The Meadowlark is one of the premier wedding venues in the Kansas City area. But it's even more. Beyond nuptial and corporate events, the Meadowlark is now bringing live music to the area. Come enjoy a night of dinner, drinks, and entertainment without waiting for an invite. Follow Meadowlark Events-Live on Facebook for upcoming shows. Now you have even more reasons to celebrate at the Meadowlark.
Your home is your sanctuary, and it deserves to look its best. Whether you're looking to update your interior, spruce up your exterior, or give your cabinets a fresh look, trusted residential house painters Absolute Painting are here to help. At Absolute Painting, they specialize in providing top-notch home painting services to homeowners just like you. Their team of professionals have years of experience.
Aspen Burkhardt will lead us off. First pitch swinging. That one's going to get into the gap. It will go just in front of the wall. Good cutoff by the left fielder. Throw in, not going to be in time. Burkhardt slides in, belly first, safe into second. It's a leadoff double for the Cavaliers, looking to build on this 1-run lead.
That's a good start.
Wasted no time. Got the pitch she was looking for. The first one she saw, ripped it right into the left center gap. Left fielder bringing it in right in front of the wall, so it didn't go all the way to the wall. But
that brings up Edgar. She doubled and scored her last time up. Oh,
and another questionable base running for the Cavaliers is going to cost them again. Is out at third is Burkhardt. Coach Bratton Volkin. She's trying to contest here.
Fielder's choice out at third.
And now it looks like the umpires
are going to ask for help.
They're going to confer here. I don't know. I mean, just bang for what it looked like up here. It looked like initially that they got her.
But you know that play is right in front of her. She she shouldn't have gone.
And Burkhardt now it's official. They call her out.
Yeah.
And I mean, so Edgar will get on with the fielder's choice. He's over at first. Burkhardt after the leadoff double, just like that, thrown out at third. I think just traditionally, if you're at second base,
yeah, like I said, you normally won't try and advance on a ball hit to the left side if you're at second. Now, normally, if it's hit to the right side, they've got a longer throw. But the shortstop, I mean, she was only halfway when the shortstop had the ball. She was dead on arrival. That's second, what I would call base running error so far today for the Cavaliers. Now, like I say, we never want to make the first or the third out at third.
That's what they say. That's already the second instance where there has been some questionable base running from the Cavaliers in this game. Just this afternoon, one in the game and the other one the bottom of the seventh of game one.
No, it takes a runner out of scoring position too.
It does. That was a big. The odds of a leadoff double coming around to score for you, where you're hanging on right now to a one-run lead.
Yeah.
Well, McNally's been nails for you in the circles. You would have loved to have that insurance run come across. It's still not too late. But
no.
It stings a little bit extra seeing that leadoff double get thrown out at third for out number one.
And I think Burkhardt went on her own there. I didn't see the coach waving her, telling her to come on.
Haley Bryant battling in here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next one from Sheets. Makes contact on it. Slicing out to the left, but center field able to bring it in for out number 2.
Now Pinkerton's coming up. She tripled in, got an RBI. She drove in Edgar last time up.
And again, another softball being rejected by Sheets.
She's particular.
That's the only thing I can think of is they're just kind of getting some scuff marks from the bats on them, but
sometimes they just don't like the feel.
Maybe. Sorry, the second time that she's requested a new one from the umpire. They throw that one out of the game. First pitch, Ryan Pinkerton is low for a ball. And the count 1-0, 2 gone. Bottom of the 4th inning. Runner still at first for Johnson County. It's Kate Edgar got on with the fielder's choice after Aspen Burkhardt was thrown out at third. Here's the 1-0. This one swung on and chopped right near the Johnson County dugout for strike 1. Pinkerton, a 450 average coming into this afternoon. Getting the start here in game 2. Did not play in game 1. It's her 22nd at bat of the season. Next one she sees from Sheets. The 1-1. Foul tipped again. Just getting a piece. 1-2. Got the look from Coach Rat and Vulcan, see maybe they want to try to put something on with a 2-strike count, 2 gone in the inning. Next pitch low and outside, swing and a miss. Drop third strike, so got to throw down to first, and that's in time. So the Cavaliers, it was a leadoff double from Burkhardt, thrown out at third, and aren't able to make any more noise in the bottom of the 4th inning. They still lead 1-0 going to the 5th on Johnson County Sports Live.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be. There is no typical firefighter.
You got 6, 7, and 8. Quackerneck, Limley, and Locke.
McNally's taking her final couple of warm-up pitches. Now we'll get things going along already to the top of the 5th inning here.
Yep. McNally's only thrown 50 pitches by my count. That's pretty efficient.
Roughly about 12 or 13 pitches an inning so far, including striking out the side top of the 2nd inning. 4 straight scoreless for her. Leading the team in strikeouts so far, and she's adding so far 6
nice
more
pitch
to her total. Solid thump of the mitt there into the zone. One ball, 1 strike to count. Next one from McNally.
No.
In there.
You know you got a true pitcher's duel going when you're in the top of the 5th and yet to have a batter be walked by either pitcher.
you just keep putting stuff in the air, don't you?
Yeah. Trying to paint a picture here, partner.
Oh, there you go.
Nah, it's going to, nope.
Liner
right at
to
her.
Morris. It'll bring her in. So the line keeps moving along for the Warriors. It'll be Lemley. He's stepping in for her 2nd at-bat in the afternoon, getting a start here in game 2.
She popped out to the first baseman last time up.
And the first pitch she sees from McNally in this at-bat, go inside, got her back off a little bit for ball 1. She steps down to the box, gets the sign from the third base coach. That Warriors dugout trying to get loud, trying to play some mind games, trying to get into the mind of Maggie McNally. Trying to throw her off her rhythm just a little bit. 1-0. Low and inside, ball 2. I don't know how closely you pay attention to the college baseball, partner, but I think it's down in Texas. I believe it's Texas A&M. They do this, or I believe it's an SEC baseball team. This one's popped up into the air. This is brought in by Ramsey out there in right for out number 2. But in those games, when a pitcher will go out and they throw a 4-pitch walk, then the cold crowd will start chanting ball 5, ball 5, and then they'll throw another one, ball 6, ball 6, and keep going. I mean, they pack the stands out there. Tell me, you're talking close about maybe 20,000 people just chanting at you. I mean, it's like the old back in the day when the crowds would chant Cueto to get Johnny Cueto's mind when he was with the Reds and the Royals in the postseason. It's surely a thing that can really rattle a pitcher.
Yeah,
if they really get in there.
You'd think these ladies would pick up on that because they're always chanting.
Well, Johnson County, when they get a 3-0 count in there, they get some chants going in there. They let the pitchers know. The little little mind games that go back and forth. The ball's 1 strike to count, 2 gone. McNally
having trouble getting the sign.
Gets it and delivers. Swung over. Carter plays, tossed to Edgar in time. Another scoreless inning for Maggie McNally. 5 straight for her now. Cavaliers still holding on to a 1-0 lead.
Craving a quick pick-me-up, tasty lunch, or afternoon treat? Have you been to the Bean? The Bean Coffee and Cafe in downtown Spring Hill is that rare mix of hometown charm and uptown style. At The Bean, they brew the finest cup of coffee, tastiest teas, and most refreshing smoothies and frappes around. The Bean is proud to serve delicious, handmade pastries by Scratch KC, and they have the best breakfast, lunch, and convenient grab-and-go options in town. Have you been to The Bean? The Bean Coffee and Cafe, downtown Spring Hill.
More time before you wake up in the wild. Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Carter Ramsey and then back to Burkhart.
Just a check swing. It pops up over to third base and brought in. 1 pitch, 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning for Sheets.
Ramsey grounded out to the pitcher her last time up.
Still Ashlyn Sheets out there, left-handed freshman out of Ottumwa, Iowa.
The home of Radar O'Reilly.
Who?
You're too old, you're too young. MASH. Radar O'Reilly was from Ottumwa, Iowa.
Yeah, you outdated me on that one. It's our age gap's showing here. I've heard of the show MASH. I personally I've never watched it.
One of the best shows that's probably ever been on TV, in my opinion.
If you ask my wife at home, she'll tell you friends.
I beg to differ.
2 balls, 1 strike to count here. I never thought we would be talking about right baseman and MASH in a broadcast, but here we are as there's 2 gone in the bottom of the 5th inning for Johnson County.
And the 3, Taryn Burkhart.
Back to the top we go with Taryn Burkhart. County, you know they would love to just get an extra insurance run across at some point before going to the top of the 7th, where things currently stand right now. Give credit to Sheets outside of the 1 run coming across in the 2nd. She's had a good quality start for her too.
Oh man, I'm telling you, one of the 2 hits she's given up has been to Burkhart. She singled her last time up, but was left stranded.
That 2 hits so far in this game given up.
She's only given up 2 hits. Yes, we won't talk about McNally since it upsets you so much.
So that single from Burkhart and the double from
Edgar.
Burkhart. Wasn't it Aspen Burkhart that had the double?
Last game. Edgar had it this game.
Well, there you go. I run the operation. You run the scorebook over there.
There you go.
Fair trade-off. 1 ball, 2 strike off the foul tip. Stepping out of the box, taking her time. Taryn Burkhart, Jaylee Jefferson on deck. Steps back in, holds the sign up, and ready to go. Gets the green light from the home base umpire, Sheets. 1-2. Low and inside. Those count up 2 apiece. Sheets, next pitch. This one fouled up and out of play. Good battle. First of another of many that we have seen so far this afternoon between these 2 squads.
Mm-hmm.
And intermingling, Johnson County ranked in Division II. They're number 10 in the land right now. New ranking should be coming out They had a couple of days, see if they go up or down in them, or if they'll stay put at 10. And for Indian Hills, up in Division 1, so a little intermingling here. They'll play the 2 here, and then they'll play 2 more against Butler tomorrow afternoon. This one is shot out to left, charging in, bobbled it for a second. I thought she had it, but lost it near the wall.
Yeah, just went off the web of her glove.
So it looked like a nice running grab by the left fielder and foul play to charge in and snag it, but couldn't quite squeeze the glove on it.
Yeah, that ball was slicing away from her, obviously, coming off the bat of a left-handed hitter.
Count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Next pitch to Burgart is into the air, again out towards left. This time she brings it in. And nobody gets on for the Cavaliers in the bottom of the 5th inning, breezing through Game 2 right now. To the top of the 6th we go. Cavaliers 1, Warriors nothing.
Dad, you need to go. Really? It's important. I feel fine. Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught. What I need to do? You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need. Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Move along. 6th inning of work for Maggie McNally. It's been a gem so far, 5 straight scoreless. Over a handful of strikeouts. First pitch swinging, chopped over to third, over in time. Burkhardt to Ediger for out number 1. McNally, total strikeout count. She had still at 6.
Still at 6.
Still at 6. 3 of them coming in the top of the 2nd when she struck out the side. Second baseball game, still here on Johnson County Sports Live, is also underway. Top of the 2nd, they go over there. 1-0 Neosho with the lead over Johnson County.
Falk up now. She struck out her first time up and reached on an error and stole a base, but was left stranded at second base.
1 ball, no strikes. Next one to McNally. Took a charge into it and foul tips it. Chance continuing to pour out of the Indian Hills dugout. 1 ball, 1 strike. McNally settling in, winds and delivers. Bunt, put down, charging in is Burkhardt. Going to be a tough play at first, but got her in time. Great play. And Burkhardt to Ediger again. And I tell you, as soon as she put the bat down and bunt, Burkhardt was charging down the third base line, able to bring it in. Great awareness over at the hot corner.
Made a strong throw, too.
Made a great throw.
That brings up Miller. She popped out to second her first time up, or her last time up, I'm sorry.
High and out of the zone, ball 1. No, just fouled. What's even more impressive is that when you look at that bunt that was put down by Folk, and we talked about how the speedster she is, and she's already had 2 bunts for a hit so far today. Well, I guess the first one was for a hit, and the second one she got on. You gave it the error. Is that what you did?
Yes. She got an error on the throw from the pitcher.
1-1 McNally, low and outside, 2-1. We're trying to keep the inning going. 2-1 pitch, she swings and fouls it into the net, fills it at 2-2.
McNally's got these Indian Hills hitters defensively swinging.
Another 2-2. Edgar will take it, step on the bag herself, unassisted put out. 6 scoreless now for McNally. We keep rolling along here. Cavaliers trying to add an insurance run in the bottom of the 6th. Coming up on the other side on JC Sports Live.
Your home is your sanctuary, and it deserves to look its best. Whether you're looking to update your interior, spruce up your exterior, or give your cabinets a fresh look, trusted residential house painters Absolute Painting are here to help. At Absolute Painting, they specialize in providing top-notch home painting services to homeowners just like you. Their team of professionals have years of experience and the skills necessary to transform your home into a beautiful, welcoming space. Call for a free quote today. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Massage is more than relaxation. Apex Massage Therapy can go beyond with targeted work for headaches and sinuses, myofascial releases, trigger point therapy, neuromuscular therapy, reflexology, cupping, and hot stones. Kylie's hands go right to the problem areas and work out all the issues. She is certified in prenatal massages, oncology, lymphatic drainage, pre- and post-surgery massages, and she can also work on minors and athletes. For openings and specials, like
Jaylee Jefferson leads us off in the bottom of the 6th for Johnson County.
0 for 2 so far in this game. She popped out to third her last time up.
Followed by Eve Morris and Aspen Burkhardt, 2, 3, and 4. This is the exact part of the lineup you really wanted for Johnson County when you're coming in. You got the opposition down to their final 3 outs. You have the lead right now. It's only 1, and you would love, just 1 run coming across.
Oh, yeah.
Could really go a long way. It's a huge insurance run. The 1-1 from Sheets, and it popped up for Jefferson, and catcher able to bring it in. That's 1 gone. And we have been treated to a pitcher's duel here in Game 2, no doubt about it. Only combined between the two, only 2 hits given up and 1 run coming across the score.
Pretty amazing.
That's pretty awesome stuff. Morris takes low and outside on the right side of the plate for ball 1.
Morris struck out swinging her last time up.
Got the signal from Bratton Vulcans over at third, takes a second, practice swing, now steps back into the box. Ready to go, Sheets coming right at her. And another one right back to her in the circle, and quickly 2 gone. And that's a big part of why this game, we got started at about 2:50, 2:52 was the first pitch here in Game 2. We're just at 4:03 p.m. in the afternoon. And we're 2 gone already in the bottom of the 6th inning. And a lot of 3 up, 3 down, and quick innings. And Burkhardt takes a swing and fouls that one off.
She doubled her last time up and then was out on a fielder's choice.
I told you she had doubled.
Yep. Tried to advance on a ground ball to the shortstop.
And that could be, hopefully it doesn't, where things sit. Hopefully the Cavaliers are able to hold on and they can win, but if things don't go their way in the top of the 7th, we could really look back at that moment where Burkhardt was starting out and say that was a big pivotal moment in the game as this one was popped up out into center and brought in. Another 3 up, 3 down inning for Johnson County. So McNally will step in and try to close the deal. She's got still a 1-run advantage as we go to the top of the 7th on JC Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Aragon's up. Grounded out to second her last time up.
A 1 bunt, rolled foul.
And another first pitch strike.
So 3, 4, and 5, and Aragon, Smith, and Simpson. What we do here for the Warriors as they're down by 1. And haven't had really anything going for them so far in this game. The ball is 1 strike. McNally winds and delivers. This one out into left, and a liner right at her. She's able to bring it into Aaron Burkhardt out there and left, and that's a big out number 1 in the top of the 7th inning.
She hit it hard, but it was right at her.
Everyone kind of starting to get a little closer to the edge of their seats here.
Yeah, that brings up Smith, who struck out swinging and struck out looking.
Able to snag that one wide and outside for a ball. Ball, no strike. McNally waiting for the signal, now gets it. Delivers the 1-0. Low and outside, doesn't get the zone, 2-0. I'm trying to reflect. I don't believe she's had a walk in this game either.
She has not. She has 1 hit by pitch. Oh, nice pitch.
In the zone, that's a good strike. 6 strikeouts, no walks. For McNally, it's been a gem for her. 2 outs away from closing it on a complete game. Here's another 2-1. That one in the zone. Going inside. Crossing her up a little bit for strike 2. A 2-2. Swung on and miss. Strikeout number 7 for McNally.
Now Indian Hills down to their last out.
2 gone, and you can
It brings up Simpson. She grounded out to short her last time up.
last chance here for the Warriors and Hannah Simpson. This one to Jefferson. Play to first.
Yeah!
Time!
Yeah! That's a no-hitter, partner.
That is a no-hitter.
What a play by Jaylee Jefferson to save the no-no. Wow.
How about the stretch out at first from Kate Ediger as well. Beautifully well executed.
Holy
it goes as a no-hitter and a 1-0 win for Johnson County here in Game 2.
Was there any doubt who the player of the game is?
Not in my mind. When you pitch a no-hitter, you get the player
you get the
of the game honors. No doubt about it. Maggie McNally came into this game. And
holy crap.
it's been a slight redemption arc for her on this season. Her past couple of starts haven't been up to standard of what she had expected, what the coaching staff had expected early in the season. Knew it was still early and young, and knew that coming into this game today, she was going up against great competition in Indian Hills as the Warriors and the Cavaliers split the afternoon doubleheader. 5-2, the Warriors took game 1, and the Cavs take game 2 off the no-hitter from Maggie McNally, 1-0. Total 7 strikeouts, no walks.
7 strikeouts, no walks, 1 hit by pitch. Wow, what a game.
And then the only so you had the hit by pitch, and the only other base runner getting on
an error.
Yes, it was off of the air, and that was the throw over to first base. They got away. Everyone starts to clear out here. We enjoyed it here on Johnson County Sports Live. It just keeps on going and going. All the things that we have seen here on Johnson County Sports Live, we can now add a no-hitter. Now, of course, she would like to have had a clean, when you have a no-hitter, obviously that means you get a walk gets away maybe, or a hit by pitch.
Yeah.
If you clean it up even more, you start talking about a perfect game, and that's
just really close to a perfect game.
When you're hit by pitch and an error away, but she will take it nonetheless. Maggie McNally, our player of the game here in game 2, going the distance for Johnson County.
And by my count, I had that she had first pitch strikes on 14 hitters that she faced. That's that's really good.
As I
14 of 21.
As I'd wonder if and it's kind of surprising when you saw that it happened, that it was just kind of you saw him kind of close in on her, congratulate her, but it really wasn't. You expect maybe kind of a big hoopla or a big celebration or whatever, and maybe they don't recognize it, or maybe it's just kind of that happened. She's nails like that. It is what it is, but I wonder if the news has gotten around to her yet or not. But a great performance for Maggie McNally here for Johnson County, and that's going to do it in our coverage here this afternoon. History being witnessed here on Johnson County Sports Live. I got some research to try to do. I was trying to look through between innings, trying to scroll through history and the record books and
game,
see
shutout.
Yeah, when was the
no hitter?
Yeah, we can go on and on about it. And I was trying to see when was the last no hitter pitch in JC softball history. I couldn't quite find it right away, so I'll have to try to go back and try to check it out. But that's going to do it here for this afternoon. Cavaliers split the doubleheader with the Indian Hills Community College Warriors. So for the rest of this afternoon, you can stay here on Johnson County Sports Live. You can tune over to the baseball game that's happening right now as the Cavaliers took game 1 from the Neosho County Panthers. They were trailing 1-0 earlier. It's the top of the 3rd inning, and they are tied at 1 apiece over there on the baseball diamond. So you can go check that out. We will be live again later this week. We got 2 more on tap for you. We'll have a split doubleheader on Wednesday as Johnson County will take on Iowa Western Community College and North Iowa Area Community College. They'll play them both Wednesday and Thursday. They'll play the Reavers at 10 o'clock on Wednesday, and then they'll play the Spartans at 12:30 on Wednesday. And then they'll play the Spartans again Thursday at 10 a.m. They'll play the Reavers on Thursday at 3 in the afternoon. So it's just kind of a little split home doubleheader, I guess is what you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. So that's going to do it. And then, of course, we'll be back at it on Saturday, the 16th, the doubleheader against Kirkwood Community College. So 2 down, 6 more to go for the Lady Cavs this week. But just want to give congratulations to Maggie McNally, the no-hitter pitched on the day. Always great to see, and we're glad we could capture it here on Johnson County Sports Live, that she can relive and watch over and over again. And special shout out to everybody here at Johnson County Community College Athletic Director Tony Tompkins and everybody else that allow us to come in and provide this awesome service for the Johnson County Community College Cavalier community. So that's going to do it for us here alongside Dennis Drennan. I'm Dylan Funk saying so long. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Everybody have a great rest of your Sunday, and we will see you again on Wednesday back here at the ball fields on your home of the Cavaliers, Johnson County Sports Live.